name is Michael, 29, and I was born in Nashville, Tennessee, but I was raised in Atlanta, Georgia.
All right. We're going to try to do that again, but no swinging the chair. I just, well, the chair was a little better because at least you weren't going to swing it. You know what I mean? It's like, camera going, look, you want to see it? You want to see what you look like swinging?
My name is Michael. I'm 29 years old, and I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I was born in Tennessee.
That's your object.
What am I doing?
All right, so how does that relate to you as a person? Or like anything that's happened to you, or, you know? You can let people know what it is, or you can just talk about it.
I don't know how that would relate to my life. A candle.
Okay. Just think hard on it. Like, first time you touched a candle, you like candles. If you don't like candles, you know what I mean?
Well, actually, you're talking about candles. Like, I do like certain candles. Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of candles?
You light them like a cracker. It's like a firewood sound. Just crackle.
Oh, it's like a specific kind of like a sound like a fire, like a campfire.
Yeah.
Okay. So, like, when did you first come in contact with this mythical candle?
I was about 4 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, 4 years ago. One of my exes.
Sounds about right.
Yes, it took long there.
Okay.
Pretty cool. Like the candles there.
It was a good memory.
It was a good thing.
Okay. All right. That's the first little bit. All right. So now you have to pick a random number from 1 to 100.
$56.
If you had the ability to erase something that you did in the past, what would it be?
That's hard.
It's a deep one right there. You take a moment, but you didn't erase it, so.
Yeah, maybe right now. No. Yes. I made a mistake that I feel like I made.
What is it? Like, all right, so this is your chance to get that out of your system for the world. You know what I mean? It doesn't even have to be that thing. You know what I mean? Like, again, this is going to be public at some point. I don't know when. Probably not one of these first few, but it's going to be public. So just cleanse yourself of and forgive yourself.
Right now?
It's rolling. It's rolling, baby.
They just stop it right quick.
It's going now, bro. You do have the option. I can pick another question, but I think this is a good one for you to answer.
Yeah. Probably one of the times I got locked up.
Like, is it a specific one? Like, you think if that one didn't happen, then like, a different life. I think that's sort of what the question is getting at. It's like, is there a moment that you change that you think you have a different life that you want? Or do you, one of the answers you could have is like, I don't really want to change any of my moments,
That's all I want to say though.
Yeah, go for it.
That's because I feel like even though I made mistakes and whatever in the past, all of that makes me who I am. So, I don't want to change anything about me. I feel like I can get better.
Mm-hmm.
So, I really don't want to change anything.
Well, let me ask you this: that moment that you were close to saying that you would change, what about that moment did you learn? What from that did you learn the most about yourself?
But,
So, like when you go through something, you learn something about who you are, right? So it's like, are you a fighter? Are you like, I don't know what it is for you. So like, what from that did you?
guess that I'm tough. Go through some situation that I've been through.
I mean, it's something that you can be proud of. You toughed it out.
Yeah. Definitely.
Okay. All right. So we can go 2 reps. You get 2 more questions, or you get 1 more question. Well, you get 3 more questions, or you get 1 more question.
Guess the one more question.
All right. All right. So this one, take your time with it, because this is sort of the point of the interview is this question. Right? So, how do you wish you were remembered, and how would you summarize your life's purpose?
Wish to be remembered as someone who gives their all for people. Just, I don't know, give my all for people in need, people that have been through the same things I've been through. That's what I like. Give my energy to, I guess.
Hey, that all you want to say to the world? So, like, for instance, right, this video lasts for well past both of us lives, right? Like an alien picks it up, like, oh, what can I learn about humanity through the lens of Michael Parker, or through the lens of Michael? You know what I mean? So, like, aside from giving to other people, like, who are you? Like, this is essentially one of your big chances for the world to see you for who you want them to see you as, basically, or at least to tell them how you see yourself,
Yeah. Seeing myself as someone who strives to, do what he can to get by, get by in this world. And try to give the people who need it. Just live life. Have fun. But now that I got a kid, I need to leave a legacy. Leave something to him. So we can try to have a better life than I have. So that's what my life was really transformed to.
So, in 6 months, what do you want to have done towards, like, your legacy for your son?
I'm definitely want to start a business. So I guess him to be able to provide for himself. I have to really too much rely on other people to get the things he needs, wants, in life.
So, I guess the biggest question I have for you tonight is, what's the biggest thing from you that you want to leave with your son?
And probably, obviously, financial freedom.
Well, say, for instance, you never achieved that, right? It's like, that shit's tough. I ain't got it. I ain't got it. We don't know too many people that have that in our life, to be honest, So, like, what's something of yourself? Because money ain't you, you know what I mean? Financial freedom isn't, he can squander that, actually. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, like, for instance, like, if mom asked me this, right? Or if I asked, or if I asked mom this or whatever, it'd probably be similar to what you're saying, like how much she cares for people. I don't know, because you give the back off her, shirt off her back or whatever kind of thing. Like, I don't know, but it's different for everybody. And the fact that you have a son to leave a legacy too, like, I don't have a son, So, like, so I leave you with that. And then I want to revisit you in 6 months with sort of an update with the answer, right? I want you to really think on it and start working towards it. It could be the business, you know what I mean? Might not be that, you know. So it's the whole point of the whole thing that came to me is like, if you were to die tomorrow, right? Like, what is the legacy you want to leave all of us with? It's not just, you know, like, I'm trying to get mom on camera because she gonna die one day. You know what I mean? And I want to have as much of her to remember as possible, so that her legacy, what she taught us, can live on. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. And so that's why I'm doing these videos, is because everybody sort of needs that, and it's also a way for everybody to or everybody that participates or wants to be like, I lived, and this is who I was when I lived, and what I want you to know about me. You know, because we're all gonna die. I'm not gonna, you know, my way I see this working is eventually somebody's gonna take the reins on this, you know, and because I can't interview 7 billion people, but like the idea is that we all have a story to tell. You know, we all matter. You know, and so when we show each other ourselves, that's when we can grow together and like be better for each other. You know what I mean? Which is one of the reasons I'm trying to grow too. That's why I even was able to show up for you today. You feel me? It's like I haven't been able to in the past, you know. And so like, not that that makes up for any of that, but like I am trying to be better, you know. Same as you, you know. And so I feel like most people are that, regardless of the prejudices we might, because we've had fights, you know, we've had many misunderstandings about what we owe each other, or like, you know what I mean, whatever in life, you know. And so like that shit is petty when you look at the big scope of like, you know, we all matter and we all need to sort of strive to help each other. It's like, we can't do this shit alone. All right, so let's think on that. Yeah, appreciate it.